Morning everyone. We're going to tackle all about quarter 2 module 4. Eggs are white, lemons are yellow, like me and you. They're made of cells too. This is Sir Topper, your Science 7 teacher, and this is the part 1 of module 4, quarter 2, Science 7. Okay, so this is all about animal cell. So what I need to know, most essential learning competency, differentiate plant and animal cells according to the presence or absence of certain organelles. This module is divided into 2 lessons, namely Lesson 1 for animal cell, Lesson 2 for plant cell. After going through this module, you are expected to define cell, identify the major parts of the animal and plant cell, and describe the function of each organelles present in animal and plant cell. So what I know, directions, this is our review. Read and understand the question in each item. Choose the letter of the correct answer from the questions below. Key in your answer in our class point up, which is 51929. Okay, let's start number 1. What is a cell? A cell is a small organ in the body. B. A cell is a kind of microorganism that infects the host body. C. A cell is a microscopic organism that inhabits another organism's body. Or D. A cell is the smallest unit of an organism's body that is capable of performing life function. Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for this is letter D. Okay, let's move on. Number 2. Which major part of a cell is composed of jelly-like substance of mainly water as well as substances like dissolved nutrients? A. Nucleus. B. Nucleolus. C. Cytoplasm. D. Cell membrane. Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for this is letter C, cytoplasm. Let's proceed with number 3. What is the function of the cell's nucleus? A. It is a site for protein synthesis. B. It keeps all parts of cell inside and acts as a boundary. C. It is a place within the cell where all cellular activities happen. And D. It controls and regulates all cell activities and it contains the cell's DNA. Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for this is letter D. It controls and regulates all cell activities and it contains the cell's DNA. Let's proceed with number 4 question. How does the cell membrane of an animal cell works? A. It holds the organelles in place. B. It contains water and food for cell. C. It directs the activity of the cell, for example, when it grows and divides. D. It controls what enters and exits the cell, such as water, nutrients, and waste, and thereby protects and supports the cell. Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for this is letter D. It controls what enters and exits the cell, such as water, nutrients, and waste, and hereby protects and supports the cell. So let's have number 5. Which organelle is responsible for the transport of undigested material to cell membrane for removal? A. Centriole. B. Chromosome. C. Lysosome. D. Peroxisome. Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer here is letter D, peroxisome. Okay, so let's have this a short answer. It is one of the most important organelles in an animal cell and is essential for vital cellular activities to happen. It is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. What is this? Go. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for this is mitochondria. Let's proceed with number 7 question. What organelle is made up of RNA and functions for protein synthesis? Go. Time is up. This is called ribosome. Okay, for number 8. What organelle is responsible for the movement of materials, substances, and nutrients around and serves as the canal of the cell? Go. Time is up. The correct answer is endoplasmic reticulum. Sub number 9 question. The protoplasm is composed of inorganic and organic compounds like carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids. Where is the protoplasm located inside the cell? Go. Time is up. The correct answer is cytoplasm. Number 10 question. Ribosomes can be free or attached. What type of endoplasmic reticulum has attached ribosomes? Go. Time is up. The correct answer is rough endoplasmic reticulum. So let's talk about animal cells. What's in? Living organisms are diverse in form and structure. As you have observed around you, there are various kinds of organisms, big and small, tall and short, two-legged and four-legged, and many others. Have you ever wondered what made them the way they are? This lesson will bring you to the world of tiny machines and living organisms, the cells. We have two types of multicellular organisms, and for this lesson we will enter the cellular level of the animal kingdom. So you're given activity directions. Identify the organelles that correspond to the community based on their functions. Complete the table below by identifying the missing data. For the first column, we have the community marker. For the second column, it's all about the animal cell organelle. Okay? So you're given time. Go. Okay? Time is up. So here is the answer. For garbage collector, it is lysosome. For delivery man, courier, it is endoplasmic reticulum. For factory worker, it's a Golgi body. Electrical lineman, mitochondrion, and milkman, ribosome. Very good. What's new? This is another activity. There are various types of cells in the human body. You need to match the body parts in column A from its location in column B. So key in to your class point app with class code 51929. Ready? Go. Okay, time is up. So we have to reveal the answer. The answer is for several central nervous system, that is nerve cell, arteries, veins, and capillaries, we have blood cell. Intestinal walls is for muscle cell. Testis is for the sperm cell. And marrow is for the bone cell. Congratulations. What is it? This is a story about the cell. So let us call this as the cell story. The history of the cell started with the invention of the microscope in 1600s. Due to the limitations of the human eye, scientists during this period concentrated on developing tools to examine very small objects. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, 1632 to 1723, a Dutch naturalist and craftsman, is known to have made over 500 microscopes throughout his lifetime. His invention of the microscope paved the way for the other scientists to study small organisms and our structures in their respective field. However, the term cell was first introduced in 1665 by Robert Hooke, an English physicist. Examining thin slices of cork from the bark of an oak tree with a crude compound microscope. Hooke observed empty, honeycomb-like boxes which he called cells because they resemble the box-like rooms of monks in monasteries. What he actually observed, though he was not aware of it, was the outermost covering of plant cells, and now called the cell wall. The cell is the smallest basic structural and functional unit of an organism. There are two types of multicellular organism, contains two or more cells in its body. We have animal cell and plant cell. We humans have the animal cell. It's trivia time. Did you know that an adult human is estimated to have at least 70 to 100 trillion cells? There are about 200 types of cells spread in 4 different types of tissues in the human body. These cells form the structures of the human body and act together to help it function. It is truly amazing that all these trillions of cells came from a single cell and now makes up our body. Isn't it amazing? Cell just like our skin and the cake that we eat has layers, or we can also call major parts. Their existence is very important in the normal functioning of the cell in general. So here is a table below summarizes the functions of the major parts of the animal cell. Let's have the major part, the cell membrane. Function, it is the outermost layer in the animal cell. It keeps all the parts of the cell inside, and it controls what enters and exits the cell, such as water, nutrients, and waste, and thereby protects and supports the cell. The second is cytoplasm. It is the large fluid field called protoplasm. It is it fills up the space between the nucleus and the cell membrane. It is jelly-like substance composed of mainly water as well as dissolved nutrients. It is where membrane-bound organelles are embedded. The third one major part is the nucleus. It is located in the cytoplasm of the cell. It controls and regulates all cell activities. It is the control center of the cell and it contains cells DNA. Very good. So we are given three parts or major parts of the animal cell. Cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Let's try this one. This is the egg cell activity. Directions. The major parts of the animal cell can be illustrated using an egg. Label the egg below with the major parts of the cell. So refer to the tabulated data on the previous page. Use a separate sheet of paper to answer this. Okay, let's have it. Number 1 is cell membrane. Number 2 is the cytoplasm. And number 3 is nucleus. So this is the very easiest way to show the major parts of the animal cell through the egg cell. Okay, organelles are small structures inside the cell that carry specific function. They are membrane bound and are embedded in fluid-like substance located in the cell cytoplasm. So this is the picture of the animal cell with cell membrane, vacuole, the RE reticulum, Golgi apparatus, cytoplasm, lysosome, ribosome, centrosomes, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and the mitochondria. So we're going to discuss that one by one. So let's have this one. Organelles found only in an animal cells, meaning these organelles are found in animal cells but are not present in animal cells. We have centrosomes. Centrosomes is a microtubule organizing center found near the nuclei of animal cells. It contains a pair of centrioles. The centrosome replicates itself before a cell divides. So this is the picture of centrosomes. The next one is the lysosome. They are small, spherical organelles that contain digestive enzymes for proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. They transport undigested material to cell membrane for removal. Cell breaks down into lysosome, explodes. So this is the picture of lysosomes. Okay, if we have organelles that only for the animal cell, we have also organelles found only in plant cells. This is called chloroplasts. It contains the chlorophyll, which capture light energy that drives the process of photosynthesis. This is the figure. And take note that is the only organelle that can be found in plant without in animal cell. So we are here organelles found in both animal and plant cell. So these are common between the animal and the plant cell. Number one is endoplasmic reticulum. It is referred to as the highway of the cell that moves materials around to other parts. It serves as a canal for substances, and we're given two kinds of this. We have the smooth, meaning without attached ribosomes, and rough with attached ribosomes. So this is the picture of the smooth and the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The next one is the Golgi bodies. It is a set of flattened sacs that serves as the packaging and distribution center of the cell. It packages, stores, and secretes energy. So this is the cell, animal cell. So this is the Golgi body. To illustrate more, so this is it looks like. Next is mitochondria. Mitochondria breaks down food and release energy to cell, the powerhouse of the cell. It is also produces energy through chemical reactions, breaking down fats and carbohydrates. It is most common in animals, although present in plant in few numbers. The mitochondria produce ATP. This is the so-called adenosine triphosphate. The inner membrane is folded into cristae to increase surface area. So this is the mitochondrion and this is its part. It has double membrane. The cristae inner folds in the matrix fluid part. So this is the cristae, the inner folds, and this is the fluid part matrix. Let's move on. The next one is ribosomes. Each cell contains thousands of ribosomes. They can either attach the endoplasmic reticulum or free. It is made up of RNA and other protein. Its main function is for synthesizing proteins, making proteins. Okay, this is the ribosomes taken from this. This is the picture of it. Next is the vesicles. They carry materials in and out of the cell. These include food particles needed by the cell and waste products secreted by the cell. So this is the cell and this is the vesicle part. Next is the peroxisomes. They absorb nutrients that cell has acquired. They digest fatty acids and play a role in the digestion of alcohol, cholesterol synthesis, and digestion of amino acids. So this is the picture of peroxisomon. Next, we have chromosomes. It is located in the nucleus and is made up of DNA. It contains instructions for traits and characteristics. So this is the picture of chromosome. We have nucleolus. It is located inside the nucleus and contains RNA to build protein. It is surrounded by the fluid called nucleoplasm. So this is a picture. For number one, this color pink is the nucleoplasm. And then number two is the yellow, it's the nucleolus. And the nuclear envelope is number three, that violet part, and nuclear pore is this pores on the violet part. Next is vacuole. The vacuole stores food or nutrients a cell might need to survive. They may also store waste products, so the rest of the cell is protected from contamination. In plants, the central vacuole regulates the plant cells' concentration of water in changing environmental conditions. So this is the picture and this is the vacuole. So we're through with the discussion. Let's have this one. So you're given this one. So this is all about the organelle tracker. Locate the 11 organelles present in animal cell from the puzzle below. Copy and circle the answer in a separate sheet of paper. Okay, I'm going to give you time. Go. Okay, time is up, and this is the correct answer. So we have chromosomes, we have vesicles, we have nucleus, we have the Golgi bodies, we have the peroxisomes, mitochondrion, we have the centroid, we have the lysosome, and the cytoskeleton, and we have the rough ER. So that's it for this activity. And activity 2, mix and match. So you're given a scrambled word or words in column A, and for column B is the function of it. Okay, I'm going to give you time. So the time starts now. Okay, time is up. So let's reveal. For number 1, it's ribosomes, correspond to F. Number 2, mitochondria stands for H. Number 3, lysosome stands for B. And endoplasmic reticulum for G. Vesicles for K. Peroxisomes is I. Centrioles is J. Nucleus is D. Golgi bodies is E. Cytoskeleton is A. And chromosomes is for letter C. So that's all for that. Let's have activity 3. So it is called acronym. Directions: complete the cell acronym with the learning that you have acquired from the lesson. Refer to the first word in each letter and follow through with your answer. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. So let's have it as a short answer. So ready? Go. Okay, so let's reveal the answer. The correct answer is for C, contains membrane-bound organelles. For E, enables the body to function properly. L, located within the different part of the body. L, layered into 3 major layers, the cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. And S, smallest basic structural and functional unit of an organism. So that is the acronym for cells. So what I have learned. So you are given here directions. Read the paragraph carefully. Identify the correct words that fit in the given sentences in the box below. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. You are given rubber hook, cytoplasm, mitochondria, endoplasmic, cell membrane, nucleus, cytoskeleton, reticulum, cell organelles, central. I think this is endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so you're given time to answer. Go. Okay, so let's reveal the answer. For number 1, it is cell. Cell is the smallest basic structural and functional unit of organism. It was discovered by number 2, it's Robert Hooke, in 1665. In a multicellular, many-celled organisms like animals and plants, it has major parts. In an animal cell, there are cell membrane, for number 3, that controls what enters and exits the cell, such as water, nutrients, and waste, and thereby protects and supports the cell. Number 4 is the cytoplasm, which is a jelly-like substance composed of mainly water as well as dissolved nutrients. And number 5, nucleus, which controls and regulates all cell activities. Embedded in cytoplasm are small structures with specific functions for cell growth and development called the organelles. These are different types of organelles. Mitochondria produces energy through chemical reactions breaking down fats and carbohydrates. Cytoskeleton provides interior framework for the animal cell. Centriole functions during cell division, and endoplasmic reticulum moves materials around the other parts of the cell. So that's it. So this is for you. This is your assignment. You're going to draw an animal cell and label its major parts, organelles present. So you may use different um, criteria here. So the rubrics, relevance, completeness, appropriateness. So just follow, concentrate on excellent part for you to have a higher points. Good luck. Okay, so let us have the assessment. Read the question carefully. Key in your answer in your class point up. Okay, let's have number 1. What is the term used to refer to the smallest basic structure and functional unit of an organism? Okay, so that is cell. Very good. Which of the basic parts of the animal cell functions like a classroom door with entrance and exit points to control students from coming in and out of the room? Okay, that is correct. Cell membrane. And for number 3, what basic part of animal cell has a similar function to the brain of the body, which is helping to control eating, movement, and reproduction? Very good. That is nucleus. Let's have number 4. How is the cell cytoplasm similar to the kid's rubber swimming pool? Very good. It's letter D. It is the largest part of the cell where organelles are embedded. How about number 5? What is the function of mitochondria? Yes, that is correct. Letter D produces energy through chemical reactions by breaking down fats and carbohydrates. Very good. So let's have this one. So, answer number 6. What is this? Peroxisomes are important in digestion of alcohol, ethanol, cholesterol synthesis, and digestion of amino acids, where in the human body can be located cells with large number of peroxisomes. Okay, the correct answer is in the liver. Very good. So number 7, the DNA is the genetic material of an organism and contains instructions for traits and characteristics. Which organelles or organelle contains the DNA? Go. Very good. That is correct. It is nucleus. Let's have number 8. Endoplasmic reticulum or ER is responsible for movement of materials around the cell. It functions like a highway or a canal. What type of ER has attached ribosomes? Go. That is correct also. It is rough ER. Number 9. What organelle contains a fluid portion called the matrix? Go. Okay, that's correct. Mitochondria. So let's add number 10. A typical human cell contains 3,000 to 5,000 mitochondria. Cells that need more energy contain more mitochondria. Which of the following cells contains more mitochondria? Okay, that is correct. It is called muscle cell. Okay, so for additional activities, so you are given by this. So you're asked to write the word there. Okay. So let us answer. For number 1, it is A. Mitochondria for letter mitochondria. This is A. And this is for letter D. And for this is centros N, and that is for letter B. And this is ribosomes, and that is for letter A, protein synthesis. And for number 4, we have chromosomes. So that is for letter J. It contains DNA. And this is A for endoplasmic reticulum. And for number 5, it's letter K. Deliver materials around. So this is L for lysosomes. And for number 6, it is letter E. Waste removal in the cell. And for number 7, we have C for vesicles. And 7 is for letter F. Carry materials in and out of the cell. For number 8, it is E. Peroxisomes. So number 8 is for letter I. Absorbs nutrients, digests fatty acid. And this is L for cytoskeleton. And 9 is for letter G. Supports the shape of the cell. And this is L for number 10. And number 10 is for letter C. Packaging and distribution. And the last one is S. So this is nucleus. That is for letter H. Contains RNA to build protein. And what do you think is the right word here? It is A, N, I, M, A, L. This is C, E, L, L, and this is S. So this is the animal cells. So very good. So this is the answer for that. So if you don't have any question with our lesson, thank you for listening and good day.